Well, Prince Harry has made a surprise cameo on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Have a look.
You know, folks, as much as I love these holiday movies, and I do, I think they're a little problematic because they give people the unrealistic expectation that during the holiday season, they're just going to bump into some prince at their job
Excuse
or
me,
walking
sorry,
down the
Stephen.
street. It's Prince Henry Charles Albert David of Wales, Sussex. What are you doing here?
I genuinely thought this was the audition for the Gingerbread Prince Saves Christmas in Nebraska.
For more, we're joined by royal editor Russell Myers. Rusty, I hate to say this, because every time, I was seeing the clips of Meghan's Netflix special, and I was like, oh, God, I'm out. And then he does this, and I'm back in again. I'm like, he could do SNL. His comic timing was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't too bad, was it? I think we've got to take these things in the good humour they're intended. And when I saw it first thing in the morning, it did sort of brighten up my day. I think that Prince Harry's come in for a bit of stick over the last few months, hasn't he? Meghan's been getting a bit of stick, and the reviews have been absolutely terrible for her With Love Meghan series. But this is actually pretty good. It was like something like out of Saturday Night Live. He was taking the mick out of himself. He's not afraid to have a bit of a laugh at himself as well. And he knows Stephen Colbert. He's been on his show before, so it was a bit of a safe space for Harry. And I quite enjoyed it.
I mean, he's such a good actor, it almost made me think he might like Meghan's gumbo. But it's interesting, given that her father, Thomas Markle, now is currently fighting for his life, in the Philippines. What's going on?
Well, indeed. I mean, it's a tale of two halves with Harry and Meghan at the moment, because Harry gets all getting lauded over the last 24 hours for that performance. And Meghan's father is seriously ill in hospital in the Philippines. He has undergone a major operation overnight. He had a 3-hour operation. I understand he's going to have a second operation imminently on a blood clot. And he has had some health problems over the last few years. You know, he's had a couple of heart attacks. He's had a stroke back in 2022. And this is a big issue for Meghan, because, does she make space now to see her father? We know she hasn't seen or spoken to him in many, many years. But I think, if he was to get even worse, she would have a big decision to make.
What do you think, Rusty? Is there any crack in that door at all? I mean, we know that, frankly, I think both sides, Meghan and her father, both behaved really badly on this one, but families are families. We don't know the backstory completely about this, but now that he could be, on his final weeks or days or whatever, is there a gap here that maybe she can go in and have some reconciliation with her dad, maybe some closure?
Well, listen, there's always space, isn't there? Or you would absolutely hope that there would be. And for Harry and Meghan, I mean, Harry's never even met Thomas Markle before. He's never met his grandchildren. Meghan has completely cut him out of her life. And I think, if there was an opportunity, then surely it should be before he becomes more seriously ill. But of course, that's a question for Meghan to answer. I spoke to people close to them over the last few hours, and they were investigating whether Thomas was in sort of dire straits, whether he was in imminent danger. And I think if he was, then perhaps that could change her mind. You never know.
All right. In the meantime, SNL, it's on the cards for Harry. All right, Russ, see you soon.